Welcome to wizard.com. I'm maths teacher Aditi. We have this question here. The points A 9, 0, B 9, 6, C minus 9, 6 and D minus 9, 0 are vertices of A, and we are given quadrilateral choices. Now let's first write them down. A 9, 0, B 9, 6, C minus 9, 6 and D minus 9, 0. Now in order for these to be tested for given quadrilaterals, we can establish first thing that if they are square or rectangle, adjacent sides will be perpendicular to each other. So let's first check for square or rectangle. If adjacent sides are perpendicular and all of them are perpendicular, then we can check whether it's a square or rectangle separately. So let's see. AB should be perpendicular to BC, BC should be perpendicular to CD, CD should be perpendicular to AD, and AD should be perpendicular to AB. Now, we know that when two lines are perpendicular, their slopes for perpendicular lines, slopes follow this particular relationship, that is m1 into m2 equal to -1. So let's do that. Let's check for AB and BC. So slope of AB is equal to, now we know slope of any line formed by two vertices, 2 points, is found out by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So let's simply put the values here. For AB, it's 6 minus 0 divided by 9 minus 9. That means 6 divided by 0, and that means that this is a line which is parallel to y-axis. Let's slope of BC, it should be y2 is 6 minus y1 is 6 divided by minus 9 minus 9. So that should be 0 divided by negative 18, that which is equal to 0. Again, this line is parallel to x-axis since its slope is 0. Slope of CD is equal to 0 minus 6 divided by minus 9 minus of minus 9, which is again equal to minus 6 by 0, and that means that CD is parallel to y-axis. And slope of AD, y2 is 0, y1 is 0 divided by minus 9 minus 9, again 0 divided by minus 18 equal to 0, which means this line is parallel to x-axis. Since x and y axis are perpendicular to each other, we can say therefore adjacent sides of quadrilateral formed are perpendicular to each other. Now if any two adjacent sides have same length, we can say that given quadrilateral is a square. So for square, any pair of adjacent sides should be equal in length. equal in length. Now we know distance between any 2 points can be found out by d equal to x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square whole under root. So we can simply put values of x1, x2 and y1, y2 here, units. So let's check for distance of AB, that is length of AB. So x1 in this case is 9 and x2 is again 9, y1 is 0 and y2 is 6. So it will be under root of 9 minus 9 whole square plus 0 minus 6 whole square, which is equal to 9 minus 9 0. So plus 0 minus 6 is minus 6 whole square is under root of 36, which is 6 units. Since distance cannot be negative, we take only positive value. So we get distance of AB equal to 6 units. Let's check for distance of BC, which is adjacent to AB. It will again be x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. So here x1 is 9, x2 is minus 9 and y1 is 6, y2 is 6. So we get 9 minus of minus 9 whole square plus 6 minus 6 whole square, which is equal to 9 minus of 9 is 9 plus 9. So it is 18 square. 18 square plus 6 minus 6 is 0, 0. So 0 square is again 0. So it is nothing but under root of 18 square. So that means value is 18 units. So this clearly proves adjacent sides are not equal. This means given quadrilateral is a rectangle. Let's see what are the options. Yes, answer is option B, a rectangle.